Hi my dear students, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Land. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. Today I am going to present you the strategy to get the best score in chemistry for the NEET examination. You are all excited to enter in your dream medical college. Yes, in order to get into the dream medical college, you need to get the best of the score. You want to be a topper, you plan in such a way that do the best in a scoring subject. Biology, everybody can do it because most of the NEET aspirants is focusing on biology. Yes, very good, and it is by default you are going to get very good score in biology. When it comes to the physics and chemistry, so of course everybody knows that physics is going to slap somehow. Hi Betu, Radhe Radhe, Orphic? Well, and the best we can do the chemistry to the highest extent so that you are going to get the score, very good score in chemistry. Henna, right? So today we are going to discuss about the best score strategies in NEET examination. So bachcho, actually the best mean to say 180 is the best, and any score between 170 to 180 is going to be the best, and it can drive you at the level of the topper. So आज का session जो है ना, not to clear the NEET examination at the edge, but I am going to give you the strategies to reach up to the level of the toppers. You ask your seniors, those who are in toppers, and always they say, how did they get the top score? So one thing, they did hard work like you, but they did a proper assessment and they had a plan. I am going to unveil that plan right now in today's class. Get ready and take noteworthy points along with us. Hi 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓𝒕𝒖𝒏𝒊𝒕, how are you? So happy to see you all guys and excited to conduct such type of strategy sessions for the NEET guidance here. Here from the Infinity Learn, we are teaching chemistry, physics, biology, and making you to drive towards your dream medical college, and also we are giving support for driving into the NEET journey. Hi Geeta Madri, I'm fine, thank you. Nowadays I couldn't find you. Okay, so I don't want to start just like every day. I don't want to start like a promotional site. Directly go into the content. One thumbs up and fire emoji before we start it. Geeta, Dream Medical College is AIMS Medical College in Delhi, All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Yeah, that's AIMS New Delhi is connected to me. When I was doing research, I was there in the AIMS for a quarter, and 2 times more than 6 months experience I have in the AIMS as a researcher as well. Okay, anyways, बच्चों, let us see. आज मैं आपका अच्छा तरफ स्ट्रैटेजी बनाकर दिखाऊंगा नीट टॉपर बनने के लिए, राइट? सो बिजी इन प्रिपरेशन एंड सीरियसली डूइंग फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री. वेरी गुड. व्हाई यू आर नॉट कमिंग टू द केमिस्ट्री क्लासेस विद अस regularly? You are coming, I know that, but regularly you need to. Maintenance of the regularity gives you extra upgraded edge for your NEET examination preparation. So those students who are online, please like the session, share with your friends, because these valuable sessions can make you the best in your NEET examination. Let's start. We can listen. Yeah. So if you want to do something, you need to have a proper plan. You need to have a strategic version of the preparation, ताकि आपका NEET examination अच्छा तरफ कर सकता है. However you do lot of hard work, if you don't have a proper strategy, you will panic during examination. So 50% of the NEET aspirants do the same mistake. Never panic. That is a strategy number 1. Moving ahead, we have so many strategies. So from where I have to study? I say this is my notes, this is a particular book, this is a particular publisher, you prepare that. So लाजवाब है, आपका नीट में टॉपर बनेगा. I don't want to say that. Rather, I say NCERT is everything. Thorough study of the multiple times revisions of the NCERT book, as most of the NEET examination questions come from the based on NCERT. You know certain Questions that you are going to get in the NEET examination are taken from directly some lines from the NCERT minded. So this everybody knows it, but you need to understand how it is done. I am going to tell you that why also. And regular and daily practice. Regular and daily practice, the PYQs can make you to understand. So once you study something and the same thing how it is going to be actually given in the real time NEET examination, that can give you the benefit of revising PYQs. PYQs revise it, it doesn't mean that the same question will again come in the NEET examination. That's wrong. The PYQ can give you the actual insight of how the concept can be given into the NEET examination. Presence of mind and rigid stability state of your mind is a driving force for the NEET examination, my dear children. This is a very important point. And you can just focusing on the revision of the formulas. So revise the formulas. Once you revise the formulas like total energy, so electron energy in the Bohr's atomic theory, total energy is equal to potential energy by 2 is equal to minus kinetic energy. So spontaneously that kind of formula should come into the mind. Radius is equal to 0.529 into n square by g, angstrom units. So how to calculate the energy of a given photon? E is equal to hc by lambda. Who is going to do the big calculation? Rather you just take a shortcut formula like energy is equal to 12400 upon lambda taken in the angstrom units, so that you are going to get the answer in the electron volt. Then you can convert into joules. 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules. So like that, focusing on formula, every faculty will say, you Google it at ChatGPT also, you are going to get that. But a faculty is going to tell you how to do the focusing on the formulas, how to revise that. Bacho. And the reactions, what are the reactions, kaun sa reaction, kab istemal karna, and what are the conditions for the reactions. You go inside the reaction and see it. And you don't panic when you are preparing. Quantity does matter. No. Quality does matter. Bachcho, and the problem solving strategies. ये problem ऐसे solve किया, यही strategy या दूसरा problem को ऐसे नहीं मत इस्तेमाल करना. You have to use your own strategy on the basis of the question. Bachcho, that is important. When you open a coaching center material, one question, a formula, the same formula, another question, the same formula, another question, that is not at all a good practice. You solve a problem by various methods. The same problem by various methods. And you will understand what method is suitable for your mindset. And you adapt your own method, that is a better method to solve a question in the NEET or any competitive examination. Bacho, that's very important. And also, creating a concise notes. I am not going to ask you, prepare a big notes, writing notes overnight and borrow notes from your friend and recopying the notes. Galat baat hai. You prepare your own notes. Attend my classes on a regular basis when the concept is going on. Write the noteworthy points, that's it. That is going to be a notes. And the rest of the thing is going to be NCERT textbook is your Bible. Right? NCERT is everything. And mnemonics, what is the meaning of this? This is a very, very important point. Dear children, this is a very, very important point. Mnemonics is the one, a rule when you have to use that. Like Markovnikov rule in the organic chemistry, 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓 rule in the organic chemistry. You have to use the rules on what purpose? Everybody says Markovnikov rule, 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓 rule like that. You know Markovnikov rule, bas. You know 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓 rule, bas. Actually Markovnikov rule का inside क्या होगा? Addition reaction जब आता है ना, Markovnikov rule इस्तेमाल करो. Elimination reaction जब आता है ना, 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓 rule इस्तेमाल करो. And और एक चीज है, जब कार्बोकैटायन rearrange करने का कोशिश करते हैं ना, whenever carbocation rearranges, you cannot use Markovnikov rule directly. जब कार्बोकैटायन rearrange करने का वक्त में Markovnikov rule सीधा इस्तेमाल करना मना है. So there are some limitations to use the rules as well. हाँ, कि इतना करने से 1+2 आएगा? हाँ जी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आएगा बेटा। मैं आपको भरोसा देना चाहता हूं, मेरा क्लासेस में ये सादा सीधा टेक्निक्स आपको देना चाहता हूं, कॉम्प्लेक्स टेक्निक्स कभी नहीं देता मैं बच्चों। दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एंड ऑल्सो एट लास्ट, prioritize the physical chemistry numericals by practicing 5 to 10 problems daily, because NEET examination students little problem with, little fear with numericals. So don't worry about that. You can solve it if you have a clear picture. What is that clear picture? Chapter का वजह से आपको देना चाहता हूँ, based on the chapter. And also you can see बच्चों, using the chapter wise important questions and PYQs, identify the frequency of the questions and frequency of the repetition of the topics. And I want to give you in a tabular form for that. Get ready. Yes, of course, Geeta, Madhuri and Veto, come on. फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री का आपका डेटा आपको दिखाना चाहता हूं, ताकि आपको पता चलेगा कहां फोकस करना, कैसे फोकस करना. So physical chemistry, it is going to be approximately 35% of the weightage in the total NEET examination. So you have to be master in the numerical solving and formulas as well. You know, nowadays numericals in the NEET examination is less, but logic and mathematical abilities and theory oriented logic version questions are there in the physical chemistry. Simply, which of the following has the least boiling point? You don't have to do numerical, but you need to have a strong grip on the physical chemistry. Which of the following is having the highest vapor pressure? So these are all theory application questions. You need to understand 1.5 factor based on that. So no numerical, but you are going to have a question from the physical chemistry. Never say that physical chemistry is just numericals. Now let us see here, what are the based on the previous year questions, data is given. Chapter, हर चैप्टर को आपको दे रहा हूं. बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, उसमें कौन सा टॉपिक आपका? मोल कॉन्सेप्ट, एम्पिरिकल एंड मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला, एंड उसमें लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट जो आता है ना, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट is going to be very important, and the simple trick to identify the limiting reagent, and this is a data actually. If I'm a chemistry faculty, and this is the data, if you take any faculty can read it, but I'm going to tell some concepts as well. Get ready बच्चों. here limiting reagent निकालने के लिए छोटा सा टेक्निक है, ये फ्लो में आना चाहता हूं. that flow should be there in your mind. Hello, my dear children. To find the limiting reagent, take the number of moles, given number of moles divided by the stoichiometric number. The one which is having the least value is the limiting reagent. Cyanide, hello. And also, atomic structure, most focus is given on the quantum numbers. Electronic configuration, photoelectric effect, and the nodal planes. Number of radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. Number of angular nodes is equal to L. Total number of nodes n minus 1. So these are the simple thing you should know. And what about the quantum numbers? N, L, M, S. So N, M, L are related to quantum mechanical approach. Schrodinger wave equation को relate कर सकता है. Spin quantum number is not related to quantum mechanical approach. And of course बच्चों, N, L, M का हिसाब से you have to connect with this Pauli's exclusion principle, Aufbau rule and Hund's rule. And there is a very famous question, which of the following set of quantum numbers which of the following quantum numbers is possible, which of the following quantum numbers is not possible. यहाँ पर danger चीज है. You have to see possible, not possible, permitted, not permitted, like that negative sense or positive sense. ये पकड़ के ये क्वेश्चन आने का ज़्यादा संभावना भी है. So like that, every chapter, every topic, I am going to give you again what are the years, what type of questions has come, and I want to discuss a sample 2 questions at the end of the session. So stay tuned. And talking about chemical kinetics based on rate law, order of reaction and Arrhenius equation. Bakri, hi. So rate law. Rate law is written according to the given data and experimentally identified. By looking at the balanced chemical equation, it is impossible to say rate law and order. That is a major mistake done by the majority of the students preparing for NEET. So Arrhenius equation, K is equal to A exponent minus EA by RT. Based on the graphs are there, ln K upon 1 by T, you are going to get a straight line and has a negative slope. So slope will be given, you are asked to calculate activation energy. So like that, you see the flow of the subject, and the same flow should be present in the mind of the student. Bacho, you please follow the algorithm that is given by previous year questions and project yourself in the NEET examination. Questions aisa aana ka sambhavana hai. So never bother about whenever Arrhenius equation is given. Yes, Arrhenius equation, logarithm equation is given. I am very weak in calculations and all. You deteriorate. You are thinking that you are less. Never feel that. You believe in yourself. You can do the best. And for that, follow our lessons. Concept classes bhi aapko dena chahta hun. And in the regular sessions, all these tricks, tips and simple methods to solve the calculations are also given. You follow this. And those who are online, please like the session, share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. And here it is Suresh presenting you how to get the best out of the score in the NEET examination. This is the version of these various chapters that is given in the physical chemistry. Bacho. And Bakri Bhajan Naidu and Geeta Madhuri, Betu, come on, let us see here. Thermodynamics. Thermodynamics mein Gibbs free energy and enthalpy entropy bus. Based on these three, guma ke aapko question aane ka bhavana hai. If you take most of the cases, Gibbs free energy, if the Gibbs free energy is 0, equilibrium, less than 0, it is spontaneous, and more than 0, positive is a non-spontaneous. And it is connected to entropy and Hess law of constant heat of summation, and you are going to see various questions on thermochemical equation. And और एक चीज़ है, thermochemical equation आप solve करने का सिर्फ definition का हिसाब से numerical भी crack कर सकता हूँ, उसमें कुछ formula भी नहीं है. Enthalpy of combustion, enthalpy of formation, enthalpy of ionization, no, so many things. And Born-Haber cycle भी है. बच्चों, it's very important. And आगे बढ़ना और कुछ chapters भी है, thermodynamics आप किया ना. And equilibrium, Le-Chatelier principle. There you can see equation Kc, Kp, relation between Kc and Kp, and you have reaction quotient. Based on that, questions will be there. Writing Kc, Kp expressions for the heterogeneous equilibria and pressures and vapor density questions are very important for your NEET examination. And when you enter into the ionic equilibrium, you have various theories on acid-base theories, pH scale, their relative Ka, Kb and Kw values, pKa, pKb, pKw values, and solubility product, and salt hydrolysis and buffers, Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. So these are the focus. When I am reciting these topics, now this is not actually a concept class, this is a strategy session. So a strategy session में आपको पता होना चाहिए. So these are the things I am good, these are the things I am not good. So these are the things I have to improve. So you take that improvement areas and please let us know in the comment box and the comment box and the chat box, whatever. So हमको पता चलेगा ये बच्चों को ये concept चाहिए. Definitely I am going to honor. If you have any request from your side, I am going to specially conduct a class on the YouTube platform. My dear students, believe it, it is happening in the YouTube platform in Infinity Learn, right? So, bachcho, here solutions are solutions on colligative properties. When a question comes from this chapter now, you are the luckiest person. So focus on the Raoult law and the colligative properties and want of factor. That's it. If the question comes on the want of factor, I is equal to 1, it is no association, no dissociation. If I is greater than 1, dissociate. I is less than 1, associate. यहाँ पर एक चीज़ है बच्चों, you can see whenever benzoic acid or any carboxylic acid dissolve in the water, it dissociate. Whenever the same acid is dissolved in the benzene, it gets associated. Are you getting or not? That's fine, that's fine. Now moving ahead, electrochemistry, this is actually one of the biggest chapter in the chemistry, physical chemistry. Focus on conductance, Nernst equation and corrosion and batteries. Don't say corrosion and batteries are eliminated in the syllabus. It is there in the syllabus. अगर question आएंगे तो किसको गला पकड़ना है हम? Definitely it will be there. So those who are online, please like the session. When you like the session, in front of me, I can see the like button number बढ़ जाता, so session का energy भी बढ़ जाता. And moving ahead, repeated questions from chemical kinetics I observed personally. Electrochemistry and thermodynamics comes almost every year. है ना बेटा? And let us go into the details of inorganic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry कैसे करो? So 35% of the weightage you can see nearly I said, plus or minus 2, 3 doesn't matter. So students, you can see focus on NCERT line by line and direct facts will be there. Direct facts will be there. Which of the following is a non-metal? You don't introspect why it is non-metal. Some order of electronegativities, why ionization energies, why electronegativities and why electron affinities, abnormalities are there. And in the coaching materials, graphs are also there. You can just focus on the graphs. And these are the various inorganic chemistry topics that I want to focus on. So, bachcho, here periodic table, definitely periodic trends, atomic radius, ionization energy. Of course, if you are very good at a periodic table, and chemical bonding, you can handle the total inorganic chemistry. And you can see in the chemical bonding, V as CAPR theory, shape and geometry, ये steric number के हिसाब से होता. And if total lone pairs and bond pairs is equal to steric number geometry का बोलना है. And only bond pairs can give you the shape. You just take the word shape or geometry. If the shape is given and the geometry is given. So here the students are going to be trapped. It's very important point. And hybridization, I already given the simple trick to find the hybridization. I can find these tricks in the short videos as well. And molecular orbital theory and their bond order. And order of stabilities, order of bond and bond length, order of bond energies, everything, and फिर भी magnetic properties also. Magnetic behavior, magnetic moment is equal to root over n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton, where n is equal to number of unpaired electrons. If magnetic moment is 0, diamagnetic. If magnetic moment is greater than 0, it is going to be paramagnetic. So like that, you see the subject flow should be there. Once fundamental, I'll tell you, if you are good at basics, you can handle the NEET examination paper. Never and ever claim that you are not good at basics. Basics पढ़ाने के लिए आपको 2 साल लगेगा, अरे 1 हफ्ते लगेगा. I'm going to revise all basics in one session. Challenge. So अगले वीक में आपको एक सेशन ऐसा स्केड्यूल करने का कोशिश करता हूँ. एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड्स, बच्चों, विदाउट दिस कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड क्वेश्चन देयर इज नो नीट एग्जामिनेशन पेपर. हाय सोनाली, hi. So moving ahead, IUPAC nomenclature, crystal field theory, valence band theory and isomerism, and also applications of compounds. Sometimes the complexes will be given, conductivity, order will be asked. and compound formula will be given, and the number of moles of precipitate of AgCl is going to be given, and you have to write the formula, and a formula के हिसाब से isomerism भी बोलना, a formula का हिसाब से stereoisomerism भी बोलना, a formula के हिसाब से hybridization भी बोलना, magnetic movement भी बोलना, color भी बोलना. So like that, one concept is multi-dimensionally how to take. बच्चों is very important. And you can say P block elements सारे के सारे ग्रुप 13 से ग्रुप 18 तक fundamental physical and chemical properties and nature of oxides, nature of hydrides are very important. Okay, so boiling point order of the hydrides, especially for the group 15, 16, 17. Acidic nature of the hydrides, acidic nature of the oxides. Like that you need to handle the questions like this. And D and F block elements, of course bachcho, this D and F block elements and coordination compounds, these two are interrelated, especially you just focus on the color, magnetic properties, oxidation states, lanthanoids and lanthanoid contraction. मेरे हिसाब से आपको आगे 2026 को नई नीट एग्जामिनेशन पेपर एफ ब्लॉक एलिमेंट का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट के हिसाब से इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन पूछना संभावना है, ये नीट एंड एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चन पेपर में दे चुका. सर जी केमिकल बॉन्डिंग और कोऑर्डिनेशन क्या सेम है क्या? नहीं 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 नहीं. Chemical, Sonali, chemical bonding is different and coordination compounds are different, but you can correlate the chemical coordination compounds with D and F block elements. Bacho, moving ahead. Sonali, how are you? You are attending my classes. I remember you are there in my previous class as well. Hope you are enjoying my classes. Yes, moving ahead, you can see coordination compounds, P block and chemical bonding are almost guaranteed 4 to 6 questions. 4 to 6 questions, definitely from the inorganic chemistry. And talking about the organic chemistry, approximately 30% to 33%. 30% to 33%. Focus on reaction mechanisms. Focus on reaction mechanisms. Never and ever put the mechanisms mostly during the examination. So, पढ़ाई करने के वक्त में mechanism में ध्यान दे. Examination में mechanism का हिसाब से आप product देना पड़ता. So, don't try to put the mechanism during the examination. When you put the mechanism, you will understand this is your answer, right? Hi Pulikal. So those who are online, please, I request, please like the button, Please like this session, share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. So moving ahead here, these are the various chapters I want to give you and write. Children, general organic chemistry. General organic chemistry is everything. You can see inductive effect, resonance effect, carbocations, acidity and basicity. And we already did the general organic chemistry one session, 2 sessions we did. Remember? And also hydrocarbons focus on electrophilic addition reaction, alkane free radical substitution reaction, alkene and alkyne electrophilic addition reaction, benzene electrophilic substitution reaction. And haloalkanes and haloarenes nucleophilic substitution reaction, in that SN1 and SN2. In that SN1, the order of SN1 tertiary alkyl halide greater than secondary than primary, and SN2 is going to be the reverse. And SN1 versus SN2 you have to take into the various cases I am going to tell you. And alcohols, phenols, ether reaction with sodium, Lucas test, oxidation reaction with the phenols, electrophilic substitution reactions and oxidation of the alcohols, Lucas test, tertiary, secondary, primary alcohol के लिए zinc chloride HCl, you have to use that. And also you see here aldehydes and ketone nucleophilic addition reaction and focus on aldol condensation and Cannizzaro reaction. So many number of named reactions are there in these carbonyl compounds. Focus on carbonyl compounds. It is the lengthiest organic chemistry topic and you can do. So GOC definitely you can do it, Sonali. And carboxylic acid acidity and decarboxylation reactivity order of nucleophilic acyl substitution is very important. And also amines, so diazonium compounds, benzene diazonium compound is a very important topic. And also basicity order, it comes to the GOC, and conversions in the amines also very important. Of course, at last biomolecules, structure of glucose and reactivity of the glucose and the structures of the monosaccharides and disaccharides are very important. And glycosidic bond, proteins, amino acids, essential amino acids, and peptide bond, structure and type of bonds present in the structural hierarchy of the protein, primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, and talks about enzymes and hormones. As you are a bio student, you can handle it pretty well. And definitely I can say here physical chemistry, जब physical chemistry का हिसाब से repeated questions from chemical kinetics are seen, electrochemistry are seen, and thermodynamics come almost every year, my dear children. For inorganic chemistry, without coordination compounds, there is no paper. So for inorganic chemistry, coordination compounds, P block and chemical bonding are almost guaranteed 4 to 6 questions. Talking about the organic now, आपको अभी बोल चुका ना 90% of the organic PYQs. चलो बच्चों, 90% of the organic PYQs from the GOC, carbonyl compounds, amines and biomolecules. So if you are very good at these topics, you can do the best. Fine. Now let us say topic wise better. Topic wise भी देना, आगे बढ़ने के लिए हम 21 different types of topics in इसका analysis year wise आपको देना चाहता हूँ. Stay tuned in the class. And also 1 or 2 questions I just want to discuss, and we will just find what can be done. So must do books. 21.7 use करो. 21.7 क्यों? Average करना चाहता हूँ, कर लो बेटा. So NCERT book for grade 11 and 12 is everything 100%. Must read word to word. And MTG2 years NEET topic wise and previous year last 10 years का and 3 times आप करना है. And smart tips to score 170% chemistry. Right beta? Master in NCERT, nowhere, no excuse. Direct questions come especially in the inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry, bachcho. Direct questions. And solve PYQs regularly at least 3 times in the total cycle of your NEET preparation. And also make your PYQ tracker. ये बहुत काफ़ी important है. So track questions repeated 3-4 times over the years. That tracker you maintain and आपको पता चलेगा आगे NEET 2026 में questions कैसे आ सकता. Okay, so love from Coimbatore, here love from Hyderabad, Infinity Lane YouTube studio. Right beta? Revision formula booklet. You just make your cheat sheet. Okay, so 1 page summarize physical formulas and organic reactions. I am not asking you to write a big book. You just use a cheat sheet. And also mock test and time management. Arre, one thing ख्याल में रखो, chemistry your scoring section. And finish it fast with NEET paper. Time, NEET examination is a time game and accuracy game. That's very important, bachcho. Here you just 21 topics I want to give from chemical kinetics. Focus on the order and the rate law. First order rate law, units and rate constant. So an example how the question can come. For a first order reaction, the half-life is independent of. theory oriented questions. Okay, NEET appearance 2006 में 2019, 21, 23 and 25 में एक आया था. That is the frequency of the questions from this order and rate law. आगे बढ़ो. pH of the salt solutions, salt hydrolysis का हिसाब से बच्चों, are you getting or not? It is from the equilibrium hydrolysis of salts on weak and strong base. buffer के लिए भी connect कर सकते हैं. Example, what is the pH of solution formed by mixing of sodium acetate and HCl? Sodium acetate and acetic acid, sodium acetate and sodium hydroxide. It could be anything. And NEET appearance almost 2017, 18, 20, 22 and 24 में एक आया था. ताकि आपको पता चलेगा कौन सा टॉपिक्स में बार बार क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं बेटा. एंड यू सी hybridization and molecular shape. You never and ever leave this. It is going to be chemical bonding and VSEPR theory and hybridization and bond angles, lone pairs, bond pair, blah blah blah, XYZ. And the shape of XEF4 is, its answer is square planar. उसमें bond pairs कितना है, lone pairs कितना है, and it is going to be XEF bond pairs, fluorine, fluorine. XeF4 का structure you can see Xe, it is going to be square planar. Never and ever by heart XeF4 is a square planar. Rather you identify the number of lone pairs and bond pairs. Steric number is going to be 6. So it is geometry is octahedral, shape is going to be square planar. And also NEET appearance ऑलमोस्ट हर साल का एक क्वेश्चंस आना है चैप्टर से. नेवर लीव दिस चैप्टर. हाइब्रिडेशन, मॉलिक्यूलर शेप, मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल देयर में भी ख्याल देना. एंड आल्सो एसिडिटी एंड बेसिसिटी ऑर्डर ऑफ GOC, राइट. So it is from general organic chemistry, inductive effect, resonance and conjugate base and conjugate acid. Acidity is directly proportional to the stability of conjugate base, fundamental rule. Basicity is directly proportional to the stability of conjugate acid, fundamental rule. And acidity directly proportional to negative mesomeric effect, negative inductive effect and vice versa. And I got frequently asked, since this is 2015, every year one question is coming from this. And arrange the phenol acidic order, given phenols, given carboxylic acids. Okay. Moving ahead, electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions, benzene ka reactions, direct to influence of the benzene substituted. जब benzene का जो group होता है ना, if it has electron releasing group or electron releasing group or electron withdrawing group, electron releasing group ortho and para director and more reactive ring activation. If electron withdrawing group and it is ring deactivating and a meta director, like that you need to understand that nitration of toluene gives mostly. So like that questions will be there. So 2017 में क्वेश्चन है, 2018 का और एक क्वेश्चन है, 2021, 23 and 24 में भी एक क्वेश्चन था. And it is very, very important. If you are very good at this electrophilic substitution reaction, you can do the best. And little moving ahead, you can say Ka Kb relations, pKa and pKb. It is based on this ionic equilibrium. So pKa plus pKb is equal to 14, and H plus OH minus product constant is going to be 10 power minus 14 ionic product constant. This is only applicable at 25 degrees centigrade, and if temperature is increased and Kw value increased, so that as temperature increases pH value is decreased and vice versa. If pK of acid is 5, then Ka is, like that questions will be there. It is common appearance since 2016 to 2014. I have seen this and I analyzed. In the next upcoming session, I am still confident to show what are the questions, and I am going to present the data of each chapter, which subtopic and how it is done. and you can see diazonium salts reactions, amines say any aromatic conversion is connected to benzene diazonium compound, it is the advice I want to give you. Diazotization, Sandmeyer reaction, coupling reactions, and it is being asked 2017, 2019, 22, 24 BA. And guys, and take this data and can help you a lot. Can help you a lot to do this best. Okay. Now bond order for molecular orbital theory. It is from chemical bonding, bachcho. You see bond order is going to be number of bonding electrons minus number of anti-bonding orbitals by 2. If bond order is increased, bond energy increases, bond length decreases, order of stability increases. So it is repeatedly from 2015 to 2024. It is repeatedly asking the questions. Those who are online, please like the session. I am giving you the statistics how the questions are being coming in the NEET examination. अगर आपको कुछ डाउट है ना तो अगर आपको कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट में क्लैरिटी चाहिए तो you put in the chat box, you use the chat box and let me know, so that I am going to schedule a class for you and you can attend the class. Sonali is asking some doubts, okay, and Betu is asking some doubts. Betu, you want to know any topic, please let me know so that next week I am going to schedule the classes. Bacho, you can see named organic reactions. There are 25 named organic reactions are there, right from Sandmeyer reactions to Kanizer reaction, so many reactions, ATREYA reaction, okay, all these things, got it? Riemer-Tiemann, Kohlweis reaction and what not, and Rosenmund reaction, Stefan reduction, Clemmensen, Wolff-Kishner, why not? Okay, Hoffman, many things, aldehydes and ketones focus देना, mechanism and identification. So बिना mechanism बना के आपका जो reactions को mechanism काफ़ी important के ये बिना mechanism बना के आपको सीधा product कैसे दे सकता हूँ, मैं एक session schedule करना चाहता हूँ in this month end. Okay, NEET appearance every year, okay, 1-2 questions. This is very important, bacho. And also you can see Bohr's model on hydrogen spectrum, atomic structure, number of spectral lines in the Balmer series when electron jumps from n is equal to 5. 2, it is given Balmer series, na? You have to take n is equal to 2, n2 minus n1, n2 minus n1 plus 1 by 2, hai na? So n1 is the lower shell, n2 is the higher shell. Like that, if something is specifically asked manually, you have to do it. You are very good student, you do hard work, but the question अलग तरीका पूछना के संभावना है. So जैसे आपको molecular orbital theory में number of anti bonding electrons आपको count करने हैं, number of anti bonding electron pairs का बारे में पूछने हैं तो so you have to understand the question. You are good and you know the answer, but the question is asking something. Like that, different questions are there, my dear students, is very important. And you see mole concept and limiting reagent, I already given you the technique to find the limiting reagent. और एक बार आपको देना चाहता हूँ, to find the limiting reagent, divide the available number of moles of a particular reactant by its stoichiometric number. The one which get the lowest possible number is the limiting reagent. समझ में रहे क्या बेटा? That's fine. So NEET appearance almost in every paper limiting reagent के हिसाब से question आ रहा हो बेटा. So very very important, you can do the best based on this analysis. Hope my analysis can help you the best. Betu, Sonali. Okay. Now talking about colligative properties. It is from solutions and colligative properties, calculate the molar mass or freezing point, osmotic pressure, blah blah blah. Colligative properties is very important. It is being asked every time 2015, 17, 19, 24 and आपका आने 2026 में भी आपको क्वेश्चन आने का संभावना है. And also you see Nernst equation and cell potential, ये बहुत खतरनाक concept है. Focus on this electrochemistry, EMF of the cell using Nernst equation at 298, concentration आपको देता. And you see 2016, 18, 21, 24 and what not, it is continuous flow. So without electrochemistry topic, but chapter electrochemistry में कम से कम एक question आ सकता, but where vast number of topics are there, conductivity में भी पूछ सकता. ठीक है बेटा? And you see here Le Chatelier principle, if this question comes na, you are the luckiest person. By looking at the question you can tell the answer, है ना? Right. And effect of pressure and effect of introduction of noble gas and all the effect of the temperature and effect of introduction of noble gas, you need to understand there is some technique here at constant volume, at constant pressure. If you introduce noble gas at constant volume, has no effect. Hi, real fellow, voice is not clear. बेटो मेरा आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है क्या बेटा? If it is at a constant pressure, it is going to change it. Okay, if delta n is equal to 0 at constant pressure, inert gas influence has not. At constant pressure, if inert gas is introduced, agar a reaction delta n is less than 0, reaction is going to be favored in the backward direction. If delta n is going to be greater than 0, reaction is going to favor in the forward direction. Yes, it is clear. Okay, now fantastic appearance you see 25 and 15, 17, 22 में 3 बार आए थे. And you can see lanthanide contraction, definitely I am not going to leave this. And lanthanides and electronic configuration of the lanthanides and their oxidation states, NCERT हिसाब से 2026 में एक क्वेश्चन आने का संभावना है बच्चों. This is a very important and it is D&F block elements, it is very important. Consequence of lanthanide contraction is also very important point. And also color, magnetic properties of transition elements SAB. When you write the electronic configuration, agar unpaired electrons hai, it has a color and it has a magnetic moment. And unpaired electrons are not there, it has no color, no magnetic moment beta. Use this trick and try to write the exceptional electronic configurations are also there, and I will tell you how to do that. And appearance 2018, 21, 23 and आगे थोड़ा सा ब्रेक देखो 18 से 21, 21 से 23 and 26 में भी आपका आना के जो चांस है ना, yes, definitely you can going to get it. And these are the sessions are recorded in the YouTube channel, right? So after examination you just see the same session and you can correlate with your 2026 NEET examination. आपको double फायदा. Understand? You can see and SN1, SN2, it is based on the haloalkanes and haloarenes. And bachcho, you can see this SN1 and SN2 orders and SN1 versus SN2 BA. Every 2-3 years one question is asking directly based on SN1 and SN2. बच्चों and और एक चीज़ है functional group test है, tolerance test aldehyde ketone का, Fehling's test aldehyde and ketone का, and you are going to get Lucas test primary secondary tertiary alcohol का, FeCl3 phenol का, and you are going to see iodoform methyl ketones का and secondary methyl alcohol का. You are going to see this test. Based on this test, definitely every year a question is asking, or this test can give you a information to solve some other question. So that this concept everybody focus here, bacho. And also you can see Gattermann, Sandmeyer, Hoffman reactions, direct questions will be there, and route mapping questions में questions ज़्यादा important है. Appearance, benzonitriles and which reactions, so like this 2018 में question था, 20 में 23. Again you see the gap, and 2026 का आपका कैसा आ सकता. So आपका इच्छा से ready to get a question from this NEET 2026. Okay, anyways, biomolecules and glucose structures and test, and we have Every year based on this you can see frequency of these questions like this, you know. And this is the analysis. I just want to make it here, and I just want to take you a promotion from my side. So score examination, India's largest scholarship examination conducted by Sri Chaitanya Academy. And you see, this academy gives you this examination. Why it is India's largest scholarship examination? Because this examination is given 2.5 worth crore rupees cash rewards. And you see 350 crore rupees scholarships. And you are going to give awesome gadgets like laptops and tablets, and you see NASA trips bhi hai. This examination is conducted twice, September 28th, October 12th. You are still registrations are open in the description box. You can click it and you can register. And you can write this examination online, offline. You got the scholarship, definitely you will get the scholarship. Aage examination hoga. You might have written 2020 for score exam, you got the scholarship, Sonali. Okay, right. And you can write this examination online or offline. You can be a student of Sri Chaitanya or Infinity Learn, or you may be from some other school or college, still you are eligible to write this examination, bacho. And why late? You can click the link is available in the description box, ask Aina, and you will understand how to apply this and all. And और एक चीज़ है बच्चों, I want to say NEET test series, an ultimate key to NEET success. You ask your seniors or any toppers, how did they get the score? They prepared well, like you, they did hard work. But whatever examination you are preparing, it is important to know where exactly you stand and what is your improvement areas. For that, a proper assessment platform is required. That is called NEET test series. This is prepared by the expert faculty from Infinity Learn. And this is prepared according to the latest pattern of NTA. And this NEET examination test series gives you real-time NEET examination test simulation. And also this is prepared separately for grade 12 and grade 11 and grade 13 repeaters के लिए. I want to say here, separately it is prepared for here grade 11, grade 12 and repeaters के लिए. And while it, the description box link is available, click it and you can just go through it, and you can purchase. When you purchase, you just apply YouTube 30 of coupon code ताकि आपको मिलेगा 30% /discount. And my dear children, today we had a very good discussion about NEET PYQ strategies and how you do the best for your upcoming NEET examination. So hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any doubts, please watch the recording and you just ask in the comment box. I'm going to personally add comment on that answers. Okay, so if you want to take if you want me to take any special session of your topic of interest, let us know in the chat box or the comment box, so that for your convenience, we are here, Infinity Learn is trying to do the best for you, and we are going to schedule a session for you on the YouTube platform. Okay, thank you very much. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Learn. All the best.